Very good evening. Thank you all for joining the session. So myself, Rajesh Naidu. So I'm going to take care of today's demo session. So this course is completely designed for IT and non-IT people. Anybody can join this course, no prerequisites. If the person have a minimum basic knowledge, a computer user, that is enough to learn this course. Okay. So if you have any doubts, you can please keep it aside. Okay. End of the session, I'll definitely giving an opportunity to talk to me and you can raise your questions, you can clarify your doubts. And I would request it to everyone, okay, please do not share anything about your personal experience and personal help. You know, right? Some kind of job guarantee, proxies things, consultancy things. Please do not discuss those topics here because of the session is recording. Even though this session is recording, everybody will be registered with your own names. Okay. I don't want to become socialize your names in anywhere because the session will be uploaded in YouTube channel. I don't want to be presented anywhere. Okay. With uh, your, your personal information. Okay. I'll keep every information in a confidential so that I'll definitely talk to you in case of such kind of things personally one-on-one. Okay. Even I'm available in Hyderabad if you want to face, you want to meet anyone, definitely uh, I'll give you an appointment and we can sit down in anywhere in high tech city or Madhapur. Well, definitely we can one-on-one, we can talk each other, no problem. So please do not share anything personal information on this session. That is my request. Okay. So let's start the session today. This today's session is AWS and DevOps demo session. You can consider this session is a day one session. This session is a day one session. So what things you need to learn, what things you need to learn in this course, everything I have updated in this course content. So I'm not directly jump into the demo. So whatever the demo I'm going to take for DevOps with AWS. So in real-time environment, what are the services are required to get into the job and you want to survey yourself? Okay, you want to be a DevOps engineer or AWS engineer. The related services, everything I updated in this course content. Okay, definitely this is a very big course content. So compare with anyone, any other training institutions, any other trainer, definitely this will be a somewhat big course content only. We don't have any other opportunity. You don't have any other choice to remove the items from this course content. So I would request it to everyone, you need to follow these guidelines. Yeah, wherever it is possible, we will skip some topics if it is unnecessary. Most of the 90% of the topics we need to learn. Okay, don't worry. So based on my training experience and my real-time experience, I'll keep this concept in a simple way. Okay. So most of my students are telling that feedback, sir, you are giving training in an easy way to understand. So that's why we are joining here. Even comparing with the other training institutions, other trainer, I think your subject will be very simple, your explanation. So that is a people accolades and feedback. So really thanks to my old students. Okay. So definitely same feedback I'm expecting and I get it from your side also. I'll try to keep it more simple, any complicated subject at whatever I'm teaching here. Okay. Don't worry about that, guys. So uh, before I need to one by one topic I'm explaining here. So first we need to understand, okay, in the course introduction. In the course introduction, if you understand what is meaning of SDLC, then you can easily understand what is meaning of DevOps, what is the purpose of DevOps we are learning, what are the DevOps tools are there, what is the DevOps culture, everything you can easily understand. So that's why I'm going to directly talk about today SDLC. Okay, SDLC full form. Most of the people you know already you are completed your engineering program and all. There, somebody they will explain about this concept. Even if it then if they are not explained, no worries. I'll try to explain this concept in next 10 to 20 minutes. Okay, this is a small story with a real-time example with real-time scenarios. I will explain. So guys, I don't want to take anyone experience and I don't want to take any projects. So I don't want that because of, I have already a own company. Okay. So which is name called Hyderabad Cloud.in. This is the website. This is the Hyderabad Cloud.in a website. So we are mainly focusing on web applications, mobile applications, software development. We are dealing that. So this is a complete our company specialty, and we are dealing with some other programs as well, like corporate trainings and etc. So okay, I'll keep it aside. So we are dealing with some projects, right? I'll take one of the project, okay, live example, one of the project live example. So how I'll be approaching and how we are using SDLC and how we are following the SDLC and what are the tools we are using in the DevOps technology, that everything I'll explain. So example, my company only. I don't want to take any other companies. Okay. So as discussed, recently, 6, 7 months ago back, okay, we have signed up with one of the reputed client in Saudi. Okay. Saudi in Riyadh location. So the company is actually it is a hospital. Okay, it's a hospital. It's a very big network hospital, just like in India, Chettinad Hospital, Apollo Hospital, like that. Even in Saudi, that's one of the big hospital is there. Nearly 4 branches are there in a different cities in Europe, in Middle East, especially in Middle East. So Hyderabad Cloud is a company, is a service provider to handle the software projects. Okay. Few people are working from Saudi and few people are working from here. Okay. In Saudi, Riyadh location. There's on-site employees, offshore employees, both are available. So initially, what are the discussion we happened between me, so because of I'm the key holder right here, and with my client, some XYZ person in the company. So after that, we have a signed mutual understanding agreement we have taken, then we started working on the project. So until we deliver the applications to the client, the complete process we called as SDLC. That's a very simple definition. So a person have an idea, the idea will be implemented by some other person or maybe same team in the company, and application will be delivered to the customer, the entire journey, okay, the entire journey, okay, which is called SDLC, software development lifecycle. So to understand that, I'll give you some pictures so that you can easily understand how SDLC is working. You can see this. So SDLC phases are there. So totally 7 phases are there. Phase number 1, formation. Phase number 2, requirement planning. Phase number 3, design. Phase number 4, construct. Phase number 5, testing. Phase number 6, product release. And phase number 7, post implementation. So these are the total 7 phases. So every company they'll be following, even including me. So this complete 1 to 7 phases we called as SDLC, HDLC phases. This is total life cycle. Everybody you need to understand. So still you have any questions before explaining about each phase? No?
No.
So whenever we are initial discussion with my client and me, okay, so we have prepared such kind of a small documentation, rough documentation, we called as rough order management. Okay. So rough order management, like a rough order of magnitude project. So ROM document we will create. So either initial email, either open a small notepad or maybe any Word document, we will be discussing between the client and service provider. Okay. So that initial discussion points will be updated in the ROM file. So ROM document. So rough order magnitude project file. So what are the initial discussion it was happened? Let me tell you what are the conversation between me, okay, between myself and my client. So my client, so somebody, some XYZ person. I'll take some example, Mr. Sheikh. Okay. So I've not revealed the name. I'll take some name Sheikh. Okay. Sheikh is giving the project to me. He's asking, hey Rajesh, so my hospital is a very big hospital in Saudi location. We have a 4 branches. So even the 4 branches also very big hospital. So daily, so patients are outpatients and inpatients are coming for the treatment. So, and apart from that, so we have doctors and hospital staff like a nurse and other non-medical employees and other black collar employees are working in the hospital. So complete all these employees, we need to maintain in a software. So the software name called as HIS, Hospital Information System. So that software we need to develop. So that is what initially it was a discussion was happened. Maybe you can raise a question, Rajesh, maybe the hospital is a newly constructed or maybe it's already existing hospital. Yes, this hospital is already existing hospital in Riyadh location in Saudi. Okay, so till date they have not created any software. Yes, they have already software is there. So there is a beta version software they developed. But with that software, they're not able to manage all the employees effectively and efficiently. So for that reason, the project was came into my bucket. Understood? So now I have taken the project and I have sent a quotation. Hey, Sheikh, so I can build this software. So I need a more information about this project. So I'll put into this project into the second phase that is called requirement and planning. So then only I can design and implement this application. I cannot directly in initial discussion, okay, initial discussion. So whatever you are giving your inputs, that is not sufficient to develop the application. So that's the reason. So in the phase one, whatever the document I prepared, that's a wrong document, it's a only rough document. This is not a complete information. So based on that rough information, I'll go back with my team. Okay. I'll take some time, like a 1 week or 2 weeks or a month. So I'll collect what are the information is needed. Then I'll set up the second meeting with you. So then I will collect the requirements. I'll collect the requirements and I'll give the plan for the project. So this is called phase two. This is called phase two. So in the phase two, especially you can see here, okay, requirements definitions, project management plan, functional requirement, technical function requirements, requirement for review and approval, statement of work. So here mainly the final output is SOW will create statement of work. Exactly what is the work I'm going to do. Okay, in the third phase, the complete information I'll write down in this SOW document. So in the first phase, I'll create a ROM document, and this phase two, I'll create a SOW document. Understand? These are the two documents right now prepared. So phase one and phase two, I spend only my valuable time and I discuss this project. So, and then I need to prepare the SOW based on the SOW and how many employees are required, how much time is required, what are the technology I need to use to develop the application. So everything I have an idea. So then I will send a quotation. Okay, I'll send a quotation to develop this application. I need this much of time and I need this much of employees. I'm going to develop this application with these technologies like Java, .NET, Python, Angular, Node.js, different technologies. And I need this much of amount to complete this project. So I'll send the quotation to my client. So same kind of quotes will be receiving from different vendors or maybe different companies. Not only Hyderabad Cloud is a service provider to develop this application. N number of companies available in India or maybe outside of India. So based on their have a communication in the channel, they will send these ideas to different teams, different companies. They will expecting the quotation. Okay, who will give the application on time and the application will be built with what type of technology, what is the support they'll be providing, okay, and what is the backend process they'll be using to develop this application. Everything they'll review, and they will approve the quotation. So even budget also is a main factor. Example, Johnny, I'll take example Johnny. So Johnny, he's my competitor application development team from Hyderabad. So he also uh, took the information from Sheikh and he also sent a quotation. So based on the whatever the quotes we have sent by Rajesh and Johnny, okay. So after the reviewing, so which is the best quote, they will decide and they will go for contract sign. There's a mutual understanding document they will prepare in the third phase before implementing, okay, before design. So they will take a one small agreement. What is agreement basically? Hey, whatever the quote you have given, absolutely I'm okay to pay for this amount. This amount I'll pay weekly, bi-weekly, monthly. Okay, so based on this, I'll pay for it. So this, when I'm paying this, as per your country, income tax and labor law, as per everything, we will be considered. So you will follow all the guidelines. And whatever the amount I'm spending, I'm giving to you. So it is a amount directly will be credited to your company account. So, and you have to return to me whatever the amount you received. So that is called request for purchase. Okay, request for purchase and request for order, some kind of documents, the quotation, and every time whenever the amount is receiving by the client, I need to raise a request. Yes, I'm receiving this amount from you. Okay, so I need to return this particular bill to the company. So everything they'll be written almost 8 to 12 pages of document will written with the help of IT law. Lawyer will be presented in the call. He will prepare the document. He will start that. Okay, guys, this is just for your knowledge. Okay, maybe if you want to start a company, okay, this will be helpful for you. Otherwise, not required. Okay, my suggestion and my thought is I want to give a complete information. I don't want to give off of the information. That's what I'm giving the complete story. So next, so once I win the quote, so then I'll take the project. I'll start working on the project. Before working on the project, first I will design the project, how look like. Guys, before we construct the house, we will design. Yeah, am I right? So same way, we will design the front face, back end, everything we will create in some kind of screenshots and some kind of a document we will prepare it. That is called blueprint. So internal, external, reviewing, everything will be going with the phase three. So whatever the design I prepare, I'll set up a meeting with the client. Hey, Sheikh, so this is the design as per our discussion to develop this application. Are you okay? This is internal requirements and internal services. These are the external services. This is the external output. So this is the overall design. So are you okay? Are you happy? So client side, maybe Sheikh is a technical person. He will review and he will approve the design. Maybe he is not a technical person. He will also hire a technical person from the client side. Okay. So the person will come and review. And maybe if you need any modification, any suggestions, they will give. Maybe if that is a suitable, we will take. And again, whoever working in our implementation plan, the architect who is working on Hyderabad cloud, the person will be modifying accordingly. Then finally, the design will get approved from the client. So either architect or maybe Mr. Sheikh will get approval. Then I'll start working on the project. So then move to the phase number 4. So in my company, so myself and my brothers. So I have two brothers are there, cousins. So they're also application developers and architects. My wife, she is also 10 plus years of, I think 12 plus years of experience. She is also DevOps engineer and she is a full-time employee working in one of the product-based company in Hyderabad. And she is actually previously mainframes technology she worked. And after that, she moved to manual testing and automation testing. Then she moved to the DevOps technology. Okay. So how I'll be came from virtualization background, networking background, I moved to cloud and DevOps. So that's why she is also coming from the different IT background, like a mainframes management team, admin team, and then manual testing, then come to the DevOps technology. Okay. So, so one of the person we will design this project and we will send and we'll get the code. So everybody want to see how look like the code. Anybody wants to see the how look like the code will be? Huh? If you're interested, you can raise your hand. If anybody want to see the quotation, how it will be. Okay. I got a one, two. Perfect. Let me share the quote. See, guys, you're seeing this kind of hospital information management system. Okay. So this type of portfolio document we will be prepared and we will be sending that. What are the phases we are creating? So all the information and who is the persons to managing this project. So example, the project manager is myself and project leader is Bharatem is my brother. And so other developers who's working on this project. So I'll written them. So initially we'll give some names of the project, but actually this project was given from different people and we are working on it. So this is the overall look likes, and actual the work we'll be tracking with kind of some Gantt chart. So this type of Gantt chart will maintain for the mobile application. So phases wise, okay, we will create and we'll give the start date and end date and what is the progress and everything we will be written in this kind of documents. So mostly you don't want to maintain this kind of document. Only project manager can handle this. Okay, because of I'm a project manager here in my company, even wherever I'm working in that company also, I'm a project manager to handle the projects. So I need to maintain this Gantt chart. So this is not Excel, guys. This is actually Excel only. But officially we call it as Gantt chart. So project management Excel. Okay. So complete tracking, we are doing that. So quotation we will be giving like this. Okay. Quotation will be number of engineers that are working, what are the estimated cost per hour. And this is a rough information. I'm not provided a proper information here due to security reasons. Okay. Due to security reasons, I have not provided anything, logos and all, any client information. Just I'll giving for a software code how it looks like. Okay. I have removed everything. Okay. So software code should be like this. We are sending. We are already working on the project. So this is the way we are maintaining some documents on that. So I'm handling one of the big project in India. So the project name is uh, one of the betting app. Okay, so like like Bitrix and New Bet and another apps also is there, right? So Bad Ball 11. So some kind of applications also we are developing. Okay, in India. So these are the applications we are supporting to developing in our product. So you understand, right? So how the project document we'll be preparing and we are sending to the client and we are getting approval, how the SOW we are creating, how the ROM document we are creating, and how the design documents we are creating. So basically design documents, okay, design documents, we are preparing with we are preparing it. There is a tool name called multiple tools are there. One of the tool is draw.io. Another tool is Microsoft Visio. Another tool is Miro. So one of the tool we will use and we will create. So guys, I'll show you a few cloud projects. Okay, few cloud projects, how the diagrams we are creating it. So example, I'll show you. Example, I'll show you. So how really the architecture diagrams are look like. See, this is the way the architecture diagrams are building. Understand? So this is a document file. So whenever you want, we can open and we can see that. If you want, we can modify also. We can modify. This tool is called diagrams.net website. The tool name is Draw.io. Okay, this is a planning tool. So such kind of planning tools we will use to build a design and we'll start working on the project. So guys, now we are in the phase number 4. So here the actual development will start. So basically the phase name called construct or development. Construct or development. So what are the main things we will create here? First, we'll create a prototype. You know, prototype means any idea? What is meaning of prototype? Prototype. In Telugu, we are called as namuna. Prototype means namuna. Okay. So, or else we call it as blueprint. They'll get ready. And with that blueprint, then we'll start working on the coding. Okay. The initial development of the application will get ready. Then we'll go for code review. So based on that design, the internal, external, front end, back end, few technology they'll use to develop the application. The application will get ready. This is not a final application. This is a prototype. The application will get reviewed by a reviewer in the team, senior most engineer. The code will, whether it's a correct or maybe it's any kind of wrong code is there, any kind of bugs. So that will get reviewed. So now from here, there's a few changes will happen. Let me explain very clearly with the notepad or maybe draw.io. Suppose this is the development team, guys. This is the development team. Okay, this is the development. So this dev team, basically they start building an application. So application directly it will not build. First, initially, they'll prepare a code for the application. Code. They'll prepare a code to prepare a code. But a single person cannot build entire application. Maybe complexity of the application, the size of the application code will be developed by multiple team or maybe multiple team members. Multiple team or maybe multiple team members. Depends on the project. Suppose maybe this is a big team to developing the big project. So multiple teams are, okay, they are working to build application. So team A, they are creating a code for one type of features they'll be developing. Team 2, they're developing another feature. Team 3, they are building another feature. So to understand, let me take one more example. Suppose Zomato.com. Everybody know, right? Okay. So once you logging into this page, okay, so you can see this investor relations, add restaurants, login, sign up. And here search is there. So can I consider 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 features? And apart from that, user interface, okay, 6, 7, payment gateway. So totally 7 features we need to develop this application. Okay, so like that, because of this a very big application, so the functionality, the each functionality they'll be developing by different teams. Suppose the team A, they completed the functionality A. Team B, they completed functionality B. And team C is not completed functionality C. Suppose This is a payment gateway, brother. This is payment gateway. Payment gateway is not completed by team C. So can you please tell me, is the project is completed or not completed? Not completed, right? So without payment gateway, will you able to launch the application? Will you able to release the application? No, right? So all features should be running individually, working fine. After that, all we are integrating. Suppose we are integrating all the three functions into a one final product, then without any integration issues, the application should work. All features, the final product will get ready. Then only this application I can release to the customer. If one application search is not working, add restaurant is not working, payment gateway is not working, sign up is not working, is application is correct? No, right? It's not a final application. Whatever the initial SOW document, whatever we promised for the client, $2, each and every feature, it will work. So then only we can go for product release. We'll go for product release. So between phase number 4 and phase number 6, we have a test. So whether the functionality is working or not, we'll go for testing. I told him my wife is working as a testing engineer. So testing engineers are two types, manual testing engineers and automation testing engineers. Based on the tools they will use to test that application, whether functionalities are working as expected. If it is not expected, then we'll send back to the phase 4 to the development team. Hey, these are the functionalities are not working. Can you please recheck that? So until the functionality, the phase 5 will not give the green flag. It always showing the red, 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 red. Until successful, then the product will be directly from. Okay, so once they're ready, you go for product release. So guys, I'm stopping here. Anybody have any doubts? Okay. Anybody have any doubts? As of now, what we discussed, some technical terms and concepts and all. Any doubts? No questions? Very good. So then I'll move to the next concept, guys. Okay. So silent is no questions, right? I'm going to the next topic. So here the main problem is there. So the development team, when the application is built successfully, if the testing team is successfully confirmed that application is working fine, the application need to be deployed on the production environment. So even before installing the application on the production environment, we will test the application on the test environment. So guys, even the test environment or production environment. So this is called infrastructure. So basically, who will manage the infrastructure? Who will manage the infrastructure? First of all, you need to understand what is meaning of infrastructure. Okay. Anybody can tell me what is meaning of infrastructure? మీరు ఎవరైనా చెప్పండి ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ అంటే ఏంటి ఇన్ఫ్రాస్ట్రక్చర్ సర్వీస్ what is that infrastructure? Guys, very simple. If you go to the restaurant, infrastructure is your table, chairs, AC. So these all are infrastructure, right? If you coming to the data center, if you coming to the IT, what is infrastructure means? Your servers, network, storage, these all are your infrastructure. Infrastructure. So a developer is managing the infrastructure? No, infrastructure is managing the infrastructure. So basically, whoever from the infrastructure team, okay, so they are basically multiple technology people are there. Exactly. Yes, Sai. Physical, software switches, virtual switches, everybody. So let me tell you. So who are managing? Who are managing from infrastructure team. Infrastructure team. Infrastructure. Perfect. So in the infrastructure team, the below, we have a Windows server team. We have a Windows server team, Linux server team. Yeah. Network team, storage team, DB team, database team. Yeah. Anyone? Any other technology? Any others? Backup team? Hmm? Backup team. So many teams have performing under, yeah, software team also. Software team also. Yeah. Yes, correct. Software team. They'll come and install the softwares. Yeah. So these all are basically mainly we call as ops team, operations team. Okay. So here, this is dev team. This is dev team. And this is ops team. So now what is the problem here? When the application is ready, see, when the application is ready, uh, this application I need to be deploying on the test server. We need to test the application. So who will install this application on either test server or maybe production server? Okay. Suppose this is dev server. This is test server. This is maybe prod server. So who will install this application here? Who will install this application here? Who will install this application here? So this operations team will help to install this application in the dev, test, or prod. So, okay, maybe server teams like a Linux server team or Windows server team can help. What is the use of network team? So network team provide the network communication to access application. Storage team provide the storage for the application to store the data. Database team, if the application is connected to any database like SQL database or Oracle database, they're providing that. So continuously, if the server is running, if you are going to upgrading the applications to the next level, so to avoid the any kind of issues, we'll take the backup and restore. So backup team will there. Software team to install the software and software permissions. Any additional software is required. Software team will contact the vendors and they'll purchase. They'll providing to the team to install here. So every team member in the operations team will help directly, indirectly to deploy the application on the infrastructure. So the infrastructure is a development team, our testing team, our production team. So now the work is between development team and operations team. So now these persons are basically they're fighting each other because of they have a two different team mentalities team goals. So they are fighting each other. So let me tell you, in school or college, there are students are completing the particular year. Maybe one or two persons are they fighting for class first or class second. Few people are okay, brother. Okay, if I'm getting passed, that will be very safe. I don't have any problem. Okay, so both are same classmates, right? But they have different mentality. Similar way, the development team and operations team, even though they're working for the same project, but they have their different mentality. I'll give you some example. Development team always thinking that I want to deliver the application on time. I don't want to get delayed to deliver the application. New features, whatever they're expecting, every feature I want to deliver it. The new updated feature I want to deliver it. That is a development team mentality, development team goals. What is operations team? Windows Server team is thinking, if any server request is coming, I need to complete on time without escalation. If server is if running without any delay, any kind of shutdown or maybe any kind of outages, server should be 24 hours, all 365 days will be up and running, no downtime. Servers, if you have any performance level issues, we need to immediately address and you need to fix it. Same Linux server team, Windows server team. What the network team will think? My routers and switches will be running, working perfectly. So if any request is coming, I need to add the request and I need to complete it. So storage team, if any storage request is coming, I need to maintain enough space and providing the permissions. If any storage is more than 80% utilization, I'll talk to the vendor, I'll increase the storage capacity in the data center. Database team. So based on the technology like SQL or Oracle, what is the version I'm currently using? And I'll need to take the databases very clean and very safe and secure. So backup team regularly need to take the backup. Software team always everybody should install the G9 and with the licensed software only. No pirated software should mix. So everybody have a different mentality, right? Everybody have a different mentality. So then will not understand other feelings. Will not understand other feelings. Example, maybe I'm just a passed out guy. Suppose Karthik in this batch, so he is a topper in the college. We are both are actually classmates. I'm asking Karthik, hey, Karthik, can you please spend 30 minutes for me? Can you please explain what is the probability concept? Can you please explain? I'm very poor in that. So Karthik he's trying to, he already, actually for me, probability is a small concept. Sorry, is a big concept. But Karthik, his probability is a very small concept, but he don't have time to teach me, and he will be focusing on some other trigonometry, some other topic he is preparing. Understand? So Karthik is telling that, brother, sorry, brother. So can you please check yourself because of what are you doing in this call, in this class? These many days you are sitting idle and why you are not practicing? I don't have time to teach. Even though if you're explaining, very lightly he'll explain. He's not completely explain. Then I'll ask the Karthik, Karthik, we are both as classmates, right? Why you're doing this kind of partiality? Can you please help me now? No, brother, my father will not leave because of without class first because of I already committed go for IIT. So I need 100% mathematics. So different mentality, right? Even though you are in the same class because of you are from the different family members. Suppose maybe Mahesh is there. Mahesh is my blood brother. Unfortunately, we both are in the same class. If I'm asking Mahesh, definitely will help. Why? Mahesh is my blood brother. He will help me. He will help me, right? So he will sit and help me. So that's why within the internal team, we have some kind of mutual understanding and we will help. But a cross-functional team, nobody will not that. They will go for rules and regulations. So that's why between the fighting development team and operations team, the SDLC, the software development life cycle, the software development life cycle, the end date will get near, and sometimes we will miss the deadline to deliver the project. The release date is crossed. Even after the release date is crossed, even though if we deliver the application 100% correct, it's a failure project. Yes, brother. Even after the release date, if you deliver the project, it's a failure project. On time, you need to deliver. On time, you need to deliver. Okay. So sometimes you need to pay the penalties also. So once the product is released, so then we'll go for last is post implementation. That means monitoring. Any problems are there, any future enhancements, any new versions we need to upgrade, any new features we need to develop. That is a second one. So once a new feature is coming, again, I'll start with the phase one. So this life cycle is keep on running. Okay. Everybody understand what is the SDLC? Huh? So now the problems between the development team and operations team, we need to solve that. We need to solve that. So when you want to solve these particular problems, okay, so we need to use some automation tools to reduce the number of time to deliver the applications to the client. So we need to reduce the time means then we are so happy because we don't have a lot of time, then we are getting these problems. So that's why we need to depend on the DevOps tools. We need to depend on the DevOps tools. What are the DevOps tools available in the real-time environment? What are the DevOps tools available in the real-time environment? So guys, I'll show you. You can please understand this. You can see this. So as we discussed in the life cycle, software development life cycle, planning, coding, building, testing, release, deploy, operate, monitor. Again, planning, coding, building. So this keep on cycle will be going. So previously, without any tools, we developed the application. Now we are going to use these tools. These tools are very popular to reduce the time for SDLC, implement the application in an easy manner. So that's why these tools are developed. Do you need to learn all these tools? No, not required. Not required. From each category, one tool you need to learn. Okay. So planning wise, Jira, Trello, Confluence, Slack. These are the tools are required to learn. So plan. What is a project planning? Okay. And coding wise, you need to use Git, Bitbucket, GitHub, okay, PC, Eclipse. These are the tools we need to use to develop the code. And what is the building and applications? Like a Kubernetes, Terraform, Gradle, Maven, Docker. So these are the tools we need to use to build. And coming to the testing, we have a background, TestNG, JUnit, Selenium. These are the tools used to test the applications. Coming to the release. Okay, release means the testing after that, we need to deploy the applications to the infrastructure. We need to use Excel release, Jenkins, Bamboo. Very popular tools. Coming to the deploy. Deployment means applications should be installing on the servers like a Chef, Puppet, Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible, Travis, Octopus. So these are the tools happen. And operate Dynatrace, Maven. Okay. So these are the tools happen. Finally, we go for a monitor. So we have a Nagios, Wireshark, Splunk, Sensu, different tools happen. Okay, well and good. Okay. I understand the DevOps life cycle and what are the phases are there, what are the tools are there. Brother, can you please tell me? I'm not understand what are the tools we need to learn. What are the tools we need to learn? Okay. What are the tools we need to learn? So basically, all the tools we don't want to learn. One or two tools, if you learn from each phase, that's enough. So you can see this. There's a color coding is there. Continuous development. Okay. Continuous development, continuous delivery, continuous integration, continuous deployment, continuous monitoring. Let me tell you. So what is this color code? Continuous deployment. So from here to here, continuous development, continuous development. That is called planning, coding, building. Planning, coding, building, which is called continuous development. After that, after that, so release, that's called continuous integration, continuous integration. Next, continuous deployment, continuous deployment. Then continuous delivery means release and deploy. We called as continuous delivery. Finally, continuous monitoring and feedback. Continuous monitoring and feedback. So this phase, operate under monitor. So totally, the DevOps culture is totally 5 types: continuous development, continuous integration, continuous deployment, continuous delivery, continuous monitoring and feedback. So these 5 categories you need to learn. So now I will tell that what are the tools we are going to learn in this particular course. Planning, Jira, Slack, these 2 tools we will learn. So I'll give you few information about Trello and Confluence also. Yeah. Coming to the coding, we will use a Bitbucket, Git, GitHub. These 3 tools we will use. Coming to this particular build, Docker, Kubernetes, Terraform. Next, testing, Vagrant. Release, Jenkins. Deploy, Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible. Docker, Kubernetes, Ansible. And operate, Maven, monitoring, Nagios, Grafana. These are the tools we are using. So these all the tools I clearly updated in this course, guys. Okay, I clearly updated in the course. I clearly updated this course, but you need to learn this course. You need some basic knowledge. Linux operating system is needed. Why Linux? I'm already Windows operating system engineer. I know Windows very well because what are the tools I explained? The tools all are open source tools. That means free tools. So free tools all are developed with the Linux operating system. So you need to learn Linux to operate the tools. So I will teach the Linux. Okay. So from Monday onwards, I'll give you basic knowledge on Linux. Basic knowledge on Linux. Okay. So I'll give you the Excel for you so you can follow that tracking. What are the tools and what are the things you are learning in this week? So like that, you will get us some schedules. So just follow the schedules. Then some kind of automation is required. So shell scripting is needed. So guys, in my course content from this batch, I'm going to teach Windows also. Windows batch scripting also I'm going to teach additionally. So that is not available in this course content. I will share by tomorrow. Okay, the latest course content. And this is a theoretical topic. So today I explained the SDLC, right? Remaining theoretical topics, whenever it is possible, I'll explain. So that is important, not that much of important. Okay, so just you have to understand the story. Wherever it is possible, I'll put one concept. So I will give that topics. Okay, so today I completed this SDLC introduction. And coming to that version control system, as I told you, Git, GitHub, Maven, SonarQube, Apache, Nexus, Jenkins, Docker, Ansible, Kubernetes, AWS. So guys, AWS, why you're learning? DevOps, you are learning, right? So one important thing. So these are development, testing, and production. So these are the team's requirement is there. So nowadays, everybody are using the cloud infrastructure. So cloud platform. So definitely you need to learn any one of the cloud. So do you know who is the market fastest growing cloud service? Huh? Anybody can tell me? May I know which is the fastest growing cloud services?
Some web services.
Top
Yeah.
cloud service providers. You can check that. You can check that. See, guys, I am not editing this information. Amazon Web Services, Microsoft Azure, Google Cloud, Salesforce, IBM Cloud, others. Huh? So Amazon Web Services, and number one place, 39% in the year of 2019 survey. Guys, you can check anywhere. You can check anywhere. Okay. So most of the areas are Amazon Web Services is first place. So obviously we are learning the first technology only. Okay, I'm not teaching Microsoft Azure, but if anyone is interested, so I will teach all the AWS services here. Okay, if anybody is interested, few important services I will teach free of cost in Microsoft Azure also. If you are spending weekends, not Monday to Friday, weekends. I will send a communication to the group. I'll send a meeting link. Who are interested, you can join, but not now, after 2 months. After 2 months. So currently the old batch is getting complete. So for them also, I'm going to conduct probably within this month. If you are interested, you can join. Otherwise, no. No forceful. Are you clear? So some companies, they need a multiple cloud experience. So that's what I'm teaching this. So, but my main focus is Amazon Web Services. So these are the services I'm going to teach. So to teach AWS only, I need 1.5 month time is required. 1.5 month time. Okay. And remaining DevOps tools, 1.5 months. So total 3 months. So Terraform, miscellaneous concepts, some important topics you need to do, and resume preparations, everything I'll take care. Don't worry. Okay. And resume preparations and job opportunities, right? So what are the tools we have updated in our course? Okay. Most of the tools and services right now is the trending services. You can check this. AWS, DevOps engineer, DevOps engineer. You can set a freshers. Guys, anybody is a fresher here? Can you please raise your hand? Only one person? Okay, fine. So remaining all experienced persons, huh? Good. First, I'll go with the fresher, huh? Brother, you're from which location? Telangana, Tamil Nadu, Karnataka. Hyderabad. Then I'll put Hyderabad only, huh? Next, I'm going to search last 1 week how many openings are for freshers. Guys, walk in V&K Soft Solution Software Engineer. Only one opportunity is there. Okay. So very less opportunities for freshers. But do you have any other solution? Okay, because freshers definitely they need some knowledge, the trending technologies like Amazon Web Services, DevOps, full stack developers. Okay, some other courses in the market. So any one of the course you can learn and you can apply the jobs based on their project they will give you. So most of the projects are in the cloud. So everybody they'll be suggesting, like most of the company universities like a Geetham University, Mohan Babu University, MLRIT, every university, most of they are projecting to learn every student cloud computing services only. Okay, so that this is one of the best opportunity you can learn this course. So in case of any doubts, I will leave my number, my personal number at the end of the session. You can directly talk to me by tomorrow. Then come back, experience, 3 years. You can set here. We have a more company experience. We have a more jobs. We have a more job opportunities out there. Let me filter freshness last 7 days. Last 7 days. So guys, I'll take this company. Epic is one of the nice company, very good company. Even Nissan also very good company, which is in Hyderabad. I think it is in near to high tech city. Okay. These are very popular companies. You can check this, guys. You can check this and you can check my course content, whether the tools are matching or not. Okay. Whether the tools are matching or not, you can check that. Definitely 70 to 80% it will match. 70 to 80% it will match. So now DevOps engineer role, you can check this. So mostly my course content is absolutely suitable for applying the jobs. So that's what I'm going to tell. And final important information. Most of the people you have seen the advertisement in social media. Okay. Even I also posted some information on the social media. In social media, everywhere we're not able to give complete information. So this is the right time I can share with you. So guys, DevOps tools are two types, open source DevOps tools and the cloud DevOps tools. So right now, whatever the tools I explained, Git, Kubernetes, Docker, Ansible, these all are open source DevOps tools. We have a good market availabilities are there, job opportunities. Coming to the cloud DevOps tools, based on your cloud you're learning, like Amazon has their own DevOps tools. Azure has their own DevOps tools. Google Cloud has their own DevOps tools. Alibaba Cloud has their own DevOps tools. So like every cloud has their own DevOps tools are there. So now I'm going to teach Amazon Web Services Cloud, right? So AWS related DevOps tools I will teach. AWS related DevOps tools I will teach. Okay, so that is a complimentary for you. I'm not charging anything for that, free of cost. That's a 1 week extra classes I'll take it. So that will be included within the 3 months. Just I'm informing. I'm informing you. So AWS DevOps tools also will be included. Yeah, some companies they're using. So that will be an added advantage for you. So that's it. Whatever I want to plan to tell you. So most of the topics and the information I have shared, maybe in case if you have forgot to share, maybe in upcoming sessions, I will share with you. So 1 week free trainings, no charges. Okay. Hopefully everybody, you have talked to me personally and you have reached my team. They have explained about it. So now I explain about the course content and everything, the process and all. Okay. So during this week, so if who are interested, you can please join the class and you can continue with me. And tomorrow also the session is available. Tomorrow also the session is available. Same time, 7 p.m. I would request you to everybody, please join the class. And tomorrow is a very important topic, account creation of Amazon Web Services. So then we'll start creating the Windows virtual machines. Windows virtual machines tomorrow. And from Monday onwards, the batch timing will get comments. Okay. Morning batch is available, evening batch is available. Guys, morning batch is available, evening batch is available. So I will reach out every person by tomorrow. Can you please answer my call? Okay. I will talk to everyone. Even I will leave my number. You can directly call to me. So between 10 o'clock to afternoon 12 o'clock, you please call. I'm available. Even evening up to 4 o'clock also I'm available. Better you can please call me before 1 p.m. Okay. At least I need to take rest at least Sunday. So after the lunch. So please call me before 1 p.m. between 10 o'clock to 1 p.m. Understand? So now Q&A, question and answers. Let's start by one, whatever your questions you have. You can start now. So can you please take a pic? Okay. So if you want to call me and you can message me, okay, with this number. Uh, and this is my email address. Okay. Let me stop the record. Thank you very much. Have a nice day.